And just before today's City Council meeting, City Hall commemorated a special organization. Big Brothers Big Sisters of Lloydminster had its flag raised at City Hall ahead of the group's Awareness Month in September, recognizing the efforts and hard work of the volunteers in the program.
They focus on September as one of their months where they feature their profile and their brand, get it out there, tell how many kids are waiting for matches and so on. This month, there's about 30 kids that are waiting to be matched.
The month of September will aim to bring more volunteers into the group.
Very easily. All you have to do is come down to our office and say that you want to get involved either with the fundraising side or with the kids, and we will explain the programs to you, find the best fit for you time-wise.
Currently, over 100 families are being helped. Lamborghinis, Ferraris and Porsches were just a few of the cars on display at this year's Race the Base. And as Clayton Brown explains, Lakeland residents had the chance to watch drivers race some of the fastest cars in the world right in their own backyard.
It was an electric atmosphere at Four Wing as car enthusiasts were up close and personal watching exotic cars fly down the tarmac at over 300 kilometers an hour.
It's an awesome opportunity, like for me, I'm a huge car guy. I got other cars and just my Corvette ZR1, I mostly built it for this just to see how fast I can go.
They are absolutely thrilled because they never get to drive like this anywhere on the street. So here they get to open up the cars to full potential.
But the day isn't just for the drivers. It's a rare opportunity for many to get out and see the machines and their capabilities.
It's wicked to see such nice cars in the Lakeland. We don't see cars like this that often. Well, it's pretty sweet seeing all the cars. It's quite a cool atmosphere. Everyone shares the same love of cars around here, so it's pretty cool.
The main event, racing a CF-18. Crowds packed the runway to see the most anticipated races of the day as drivers tried to accomplish the unthinkable, driving faster than a jet.
It was quite thrilling. It was quite nervous at the beginning because it was, everybody's watching you, so it was a little nerve-wracking at first, and then just got going. Just give her hell.
Despite the cars hitting speeds of over 300 kilometers an hour, the CF-18 prevailed as the winner. At Four Wing Cold Lake, Clayton Brown, Newcap News.
It started out as a small blueberry market, and it's now grown into an annual event that draws in almost 6,000 people every year. The St. Walburg Wild Blueberry Festival went on this weekend, and despite the rain, they celebrated their 24th anniversary. Elise Cox has more.
What started off as a few small blueberry vendors has turned into one of the most anticipated festivals of the summer.
They thought, well, maybe we should add in some other kind of vendors, and it just slowly grew and grew, and then we added the car show and added the musical entertainment, and it just kept progressing to what it is today.
The festival brings in an average of 5,000 to 6,000 people, but the weather didn't hold up its end of the bargain this year.
Today, Mother Nature's been a bit of a crank, so she's not cooperating, and we're looking at right now maybe 1,000 people here.
And it's their loyal fans that make a social event out of it each year.
A good place to meet all your old friends and neighbors that you haven't seen for a while.
And this family outing is completely free.
You can come for the whole day and never spend a penny.
But that's only if you can resist the sweetest part.
Homemade pies.
The pies are made from locally picked blueberries and fly off these tables each year. And the festival's growing popularity has organizers already planning next year's milestone 25th anniversary.
We have a list about 3 pages long of all kinds of different things that we've thought of that we might like to do.
And although the weather didn't hold up, the 24th Blueberry Festival will always be known as a wet one.
I guess we're a little hardier than some people think, and it's not a bad thing. You just put your rubber boots on and carry on.
And hopefully St. Walburg doesn't have the same kind of luck next year. Elise Cox, Newcap News.
We now go to Retrospect. This week from the archives, Brian Hardy brings us a story we featured over 10 years ago about the effort to put a stop to the strippers.
This week in 2001, the debate leading to a 10-year ban on adult entertainment was heating up.
Do we need that? Why do we need it? Why can't we simply, as a city, say no?
No to adult entertainment in the border city. That's what Herman Gartner wants, and to get it, he commissioned a petition gathering over 1,000 signatures, which he presented to City Council Monday night.
The bylaw was it's a zoning issue, and then it had some conditions attached, how far it could be from residentials, schools, churches, etc.
Certainly, it's the input from these citizens that I'm sure they were looking for.
There's not much you can do about it. I think it's one of the things that in the year 2000 it happens.
Just not really concerned about it.
I don't think too much of it.
It's up to the individual. Everybody has their individual taste.
No, I'm not really for that. I prefer more wholesome entertainment in the city.
If people want to find that entertainment, they should be able to get it. We're a big city now.
In August 1992, we featured a brand new method of helping people stop smoking.
The nicotine is on the back and it's absorbed into the bloodstream.
It's called a nicotine patch, and Myrna Hartel's been wearing one for the past 2 weeks. A moderate smoker for 20 years, she wants to kick the habit for good.
A lot of people want to stop smoking. There's been such a demand for nicotine patches in Lloydminster and across the country, the pharmacists can't keep up the supply, and they have no idea when new stock will arrive. Karen Eisler, Health Watch.
Join us next time when plans for the new border markers were unveiled on Retrospect, this week from the archives.